So in this video, we're just going to be looking at some more Chapter 8 topics. Please let me know if you have any questions about what you see in this video. So let's go through this. Describe how to take preventative action to avoid the danger of infecting a computer with a virus from a downloaded file. So just some ways to prevent computer viruses. So the first way, use an up-to-date antivirus software. Use genuine copies of software. Only open email attachments from people you trust. Don't allow people to attach portable storage media to your computer without scanning it with antivirus software first, and only download software from legitimate websites. So these are just some ways in which we can prevent computer viruses from infecting our computer. So what is hacking? It's the unauthorized access to a computer system. So just know this definition, and because sometimes it is commonly asked. Describe the measures that must be taken in order to protect against hacking. So one way, use anti-spyware software. Remember, spyware monitors what people or users do on their computers, sometimes via key logging software. Use authentication techniques. So have usernames, passwords, biometrics, and use a firewall. So a firewall is able to block suspicious activity on a user's computer. So we'll see what a firewall is near the end of this video. So what is credit card fraud? So credit card fraud happens when someone, a fraudster or a thief, uses your stolen credit card or the information from that card to make unauthorized purchases in your name or take out cash advances using your account. So it's just basically people can use your credit card information and make purchases or take out cash without your permission because they've stolen those details. So we're going to extend credit card fraud to online credit card fraud. So let's have a look at the next slide. So describe how it is possible to be the subject of fraud when using a credit card online. Okay, so how do people get hold of credit card information from users online and therefore can make purchases or withdraw cash from their accounts? So we're going to look at a couple of ways. So hackers can use key logging software. So key loggers are software that is secretly installed onto your computer system and then logs every key press that you make. The key press log is sent back to the fraudster, who can then look through it for your credit card numbers and security codes. The fraudster can then use your credit card information. Hacking into e-commerce websites. So hackers have been known to break into website databases and steal customer information. So this information would include credit card details. Phishing. So fraudsters often send out emails in order to trick you into giving up your credit card details. Setting up bogus websites or farming. So fraudsters also set up fake websites that look just like the real thing. This is known as farming. They're hoping that you enter your credit card details into the fake site so they can steal and use them. So these are just some ways in which users can be subject to credit card fraud online. What precautions can users take to reduce online credit card fraud? So always use complex passwords for all your accounts. Only provide personal information on sites that have HTTPS in the URL or the padlock symbol in the address bar. Remember, these two visual signs tell you that the site is secure. Check the accuracy of bank accounts continually and report any discrepancies immediately. Report any suspicious phishing activity to the company that is being used by the perpetrator. So if you're receiving what you suspect to be a phishing email from a bank, for example, like maybe ABSA, someone's posing as ABSA, then you're going to phone ABSA and make them aware of the phishing activity that might be happening in their company name. So what is the cloud? So cloud computing is when users store their documents, programs, and data on the internet rather than on their own computers. So you might have used cloud storage before. So some examples of cloud storage services: Google Drive, Dropbox, and OneDrive. These are some examples of cloud storage services. So you can store your own information on the internet using these services, for example. Explain the issues related to security of data in the cloud. So there are a few issues in regards to how secure the data is in a cloud service. So we're going to look at these four. Your data is stored remotely and not on your own computer. This means that you have no control over the physical security of the data. So how secure is the building where your data is stored, and can someone easily break into the building and access your data? If the online storage company goes out of business, what will happen to your data? So there is a chance that you could lose it all if this might happen. If the online storage company don't have adequate online security, your data could be at risk of hackers stealing it. So does the cloud, for example, encrypt your data? The last one, if the online data storage company doesn't back up your data, you could lose it in the event of power cuts or fires, etc. So these are just some security issues relating to storing data in the cloud. So what is a firewall? So it is either software or hardware that monitors and filters information coming in and out of a user's computer. It sits between a user's computer and an external network, such as the internet. So it just monitors data coming in and out of a computer, or between a computer and an external network, and if the information or the data that is flowing between the user's computer and the external network seems suspicious or doesn't match a specific criteria, then a firewall has the ability to stop that information or that traffic from passing between the user's computer and the external network. So last slide, name some tasks that a firewall does. Examines traffic between a user's computer and a public network. If the incoming or outgoing data does not meet a set criteria, then the firewall will block the traffic and give the user a warning. It helps prevent viruses and hackers entering the computer's network, and can log all incoming and outgoing data to allow later interrogation by the user or network manager. So these are just some tasks that a firewall does. Okay, so that is the end of the lesson. I hope that was alright. Please let me know if you have any questions about the information that you saw in this video.